Hey guys, what's up? My name is Eva. Welcome back to my channel. And today, I wanted to talk about self-sabotaging. I feel like everybody does it, but nobody talks about it. And I want to talk about why we do it and kind of how to stop ourselves from continuing the same cycle. Because in reality, guys, self-sabotaging is literally repeating the same cycles over and over and over again until we're completely drained. You know, I've said it once, I'll say it twice, I'll say it 3 billion times. Do not compare yourself to other people, guys. Do not go out here comparing your life to other people when they were born with a different set of cards than you. You know what I mean? Like that's all right. You don't have to compare your life to people that you think have more than you, you know? Because in reality, it just doesn't work that way. Like I said, we're all dealt a different set of cards. We're not perfect, and that's all right too. You just have to learn to do things your own way, go your own way. Another thing too, when it comes to self-sabotaging is how to really stop it. It helps when you write things down. It helps when you write things down and you put it on paper. And just writing down the things that you think. This is a technique I actually learned from a different YouTuber, guys, who's been on YouTube for such a long time. Her name's Eileen here on YouTube, and she has the channel name Lavender. And I watched a really old video from a really long time ago about self-sabotaging that she did, and there's an exercise that she had explained in this video where she talked about, I feel like this is a good technique for self-sabotaging, where you pretty much list down all the things that you think I said that wrong. That you think negatively about yourself. This could be anything from, oh my gosh, I look ugly, I'm not smart, things like that. And then you replace those things with, healthy affirmations like, I am pretty, I am smart, I am worthy of love and happiness. Like, that's a really good exercise that I learned from her, specifically because, it's important to kind of have those exercises because self-sabotaging is such a real thing. And it's not intentional, right? Like, we don't intentionally try to do it to ourselves, It's something that happens, but you have to build that self-love, you know what I mean? You have to build that self-love with yourself. You have to take care of yourself, you know what I mean? And a lot of people take care of others before they take care of themselves. And I think we have to learn to take care of ourselves. It's not selfish. It's not selfish to take care of yourself. Remember that. It's not selfish to do what's best for you. Don't ever think that it's a bad thing to take care of yourself first before others. I think most times, guys, we can be very rough on ourselves. That's a big part of self-sabotage, is we can be our own worst enemy. We can literally destroy ourselves, you know what I mean? That's why using your mind and knowing how to tame your mind is such an important way to change and to become better. You know what I mean? Once we train our minds, we'll know better on how to assess certain situations. You know what I mean? And you won't have to think about everything that you do and every action that you take. And, that's another thing. Self-sabotaging is literally overthinking. When we self-sabotage, we overthink. Like, that's the basis of it. We have to push ourselves to change. And I've probably made a bunch of videos already about change. Or at least I've talked about it in different videos, but in order to grow, you do have to change. You do have to put in the work. And I think when it comes to change, we have to learn to get out of our comfort zones. One of the first videos I made here on YouTube was about fear. I made a video about overcoming fear, and that's the reason I started YouTube, because I wanted to overcome my fear, which was being in front of a camera and talking in front of it, but also to get out of my comfort zone. I think that is a good way to break those self-sabotaging things that you do to yourself, is to get out of your comfort zone, do something that you've never done, or just do something that scares you the most. I feel like that's really important to do. Try something new, you know what I mean? And it's gonna be super scary at first, and you're not gonna want to do it, and it's gonna scare the living piss out of you, but guess what? Once you start doing things for yourself, you know, when you start doing certain things, it becomes a habit, and then those habits become actions, and those actions, I don't know how the whole thing goes, you know what I'm saying. Once you choose yourself, once you genuinely choose yourself and choose your actions and choose the things that are gonna help you grow, that is when you're gonna get rid of the self-limiting beliefs, the self-sabotage. It'll all be like a full circle. I can't talk today. It'll be like a full circle moment for you, you know what I mean? You'll be able to, you know, be the person you want to become. You know, we can help ourselves, but sometimes it's good to seek support from other places, you know what I mean? You know, talking to a close friend about what you're going through, or, you know, what you're trying to accomplish, you know, that's very important. Talking to a therapist, you know what I mean? Which reminds me, I need to start going to therapy and talking to a therapist, because I feel like my YouTube is my therapy. I feel like I just like start blurting things out in front of a camera, and I'm like, okay, let's have a therapy session. Which, by the way, guys, should I start doing like therapy session videos on YouTube? Should I actually start doing that? Because I'm actually thinking of doing that. Should I call it like therapy talks? I don't know. Anyways, breaking down goals for yourself is good too, because then, you know, there's not going to be so many self-limiting beliefs on your mind of you can't accomplish X, Y, and Z. But when you have these goals in mind, like, try to break them down into like can't talk. When you have these goals, try to break them down into smaller steps. I feel like that's going to help you think about, you know, how to achieve something, and it won't be like an overload in your mind of, oh my gosh, I have to do this and that and this and that and that and that. Like, it'll make it so much easier if you just break down the steps. Okay, what's step 1? Let's do this first. Step 2, so that you don't have this overload on your mind of how to get rid of, you know, your self-limiting beliefs. And I feel like the most important step, and the last thing I wanted to say, is to just embrace who you are. You know what I mean? Embrace that shit. Do not, you know, try to act like a different person, you know what I mean? Because that is the biggest self-sabotage trait there is, you know what I mean? Is to become somebody you're not. We should all be out here trying to make ourselves better and to accept ourselves, you know? As corny as that sounds, I'm being so honest. It's about embracing the parts of you that you think are stupid and weird. You know what I mean? Because guess what? We're all a little stupid sometimes, and we're all a little weird. So, embrace it. Embrace that shit. You know what I mean? Embrace who you are. It's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to, you know, not be at your best. It's alright. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. And also, guys, happy spring. Almost. I don't even know if it's spring yet, but the weather is getting good. It's nice outside. At least in Michigan, it's nice. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. And I will see you guys in my next video. Okay? Bye.